Yeah, we're back for another one. That's right. Welcome in to another Aries Alert Show, episode 19. I am your host, Saud Aries. Hopefully you're having a good day today. If you're not, hopefully it turns around for you. We're streaming in a buttery 1080p, 30 frames per second, not dropping any frames. Everything's looking good. We got game audio. Let me double check. Yeah, we got game audio. We got volume audio. We can switch over to the chat. Evan, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for helping SR 51 Media Channel grow. YHAM5750, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for helping SR 51 Media Channel grow. Thank both of you for being value members of the 51 Dynasties community. You are greatly appreciated. Okay, let me put the chat messages out. Okay, we're gonna be going. We ain't gonna be going too long today. As y'all know, with the Aries Alert Show, I like to kind of keep them kind of short. You know, it's early in the morning. People on their way to work. People on their way to jobs and stuff. Something to listen to on the way to the job. I'm just gonna press start on this game and let them play. Let them go against each other. I'm gonna turn the game audio down so that way you don't have to try to struggle to hear me over the game audio. Just so we have something on in the background. Okay, so today's topic is there's new information relating to. Today's topic is new details have emerged about the upcoming Madden 24. New updates have emerged about the new coming Madden 24. Okay, so some of the details are coming from an article that can be discovered on atheonsports.com. Okay, so what they're saying is EA Sports Madden NFL 24. Hold on one second. Let me grab a vape. EA Sports Madden 24 could make or break the franchise. According to a Tuesday report, according to a Tuesday report, the popular yet criticized video game is emphasizing fan favorites in its upcoming installment as a result. New details are starting to emerge about Madden 24 and changes players can expect when it releases later this year. A source told Insider Gaming that this year's video game will emphasize the single-player and offline modes. It will also prioritize getting franchise mode right. A tweet came out where they said, below the tweet it says, for franchise mode, sources say the developers feel the mode is almost there with small additions. Aside from larger fix for the database issues being what's needed to keep players invested, that said, things like better contract management is said to be one of the higher priorities for the mode, though it's unclear if it will be ready for Madden 24, Inside Gaming reported. Says EA Sports Madden NFL franchise has lost its luster over the years. Perhaps the 2024 version will bring it back to the spotlight. Are you looking forward to Madden 24? Okay, so let's decompact that for a little bit. Okay, let's kind of break that down. Madden, in my opinion, has not lost its luster over the years. Okay? What I believe is going on, and I just call it the way I see it, okay? I keep it real with the 100. I keep it real with the 51 Dynasties, okay? What I believe is going on is now that NBA 2K, now that 2K is probably going to bring out a simulator game. Well, not a simulator game. It's kind of like an arcade-style football game. I believe that a lot of people are trying to start up this comparison thing. Back in the day, if you weren't playing, there was a game called NFL 2K. Now, I played NFL 2K. It's a pretty good game, okay? I was the type of person where I would buy one first and buy the other last, like Madden first, then 2K, or 2K, then Madden. I didn't really, sometimes some years I played 2K and didn't play Madden. Some years I played Madden and didn't play 2K. I didn't make them compete against each other. I think if I remember correctly, I had the Terrell Owens edition, right? I had the Terrell Owens edition of Madden. Now, in my opinion, it hasn't lost its luster. Okay, now I can list a couple reasons why. Just some quick things for you to be able to look at to see that Madden has changed. Number one, Mutt League. I don't even play Mutt League, and people have been claiming that it's been better over these past couple years. Okay, franchise mode. I'm gonna stick. If I can speak to anything, you know, if you're a 51 Dynasties member and you come around the streams, you know we play a lot of franchise. Okay, some of the things that I like about this new franchise is contract negotiations. Okay, that was one of the best features that I love this year because it made it more realistic. Okay, even if you're somebody like me that has a salary cap off, it's still a very realistic game, and it puts you in a situation where basically you have to deal with real life contracts. Like for one period of time, when my quarterback that I drafted, because I drafted a quarterback named Chris Haggins, I had him on the team, and what happened was he asked me for, I think it was $280 million over the course of 6 or 7 years. I didn't have enough money, so I traded him away, right? And I got some very good compensation for him, and we went on to win Super Bowls, and I was able to actually pick him up in a trade because he was in a 1 or 2 year deal. Now, when you look close to the NFL, most quarterbacks are starting to sign $200 to $300 million deals. So that's something that they put into the game this past year that wasn't there previously. Previously, you could go into free agency and like, excuse me, you could go into free agency and you could just buy or get all the players. That first day, you can get all the players you want. You didn't really have to play the fourth or fifth day. I feel like they've stretched it out. They've put us in a situation where basically, from what I know, you can only put out, morning phlegm. 1 second. From what I know, you can only put in 5 offers now. So when a free agency starts and you get put in a situation where, okay, it's time to negotiate contracts, you can only pick up 5 you can only pick up 5 of the best players in the first day. So what that puts you into position is you have to think smart. You know, you have to be a little bit more crafty. And if you want to assemble a good team, same thing with trades. Trades are something that I noticed, like take for example, my past free agency, my past franchise that I have. I have Aiden Hutchinson and Sauce. Well, I'm trading Aiden Hutchinson, but I know I have Sauce Gardner, Derek Stingley Jr., people like that, right? People like that are going to be untradeable next year, like in this coming 2024. Now, I don't know what they do with the tinkering or how they do it, but they upgrade these players and they basically become franchise players and become untradeable, okay? Another thing that I've noticed, and I'll just call it the way I see it. The one thing I would like to have, which I don't think, and I'm just going to be real, I don't think we're going to get this in Madden 24, but one thing I would like to have is create a team. I would love to be able to just create a team, create a franchise, create a team, create a stadium, create jerseys. I would love to be able to do that. But there's limitations to this, okay? I understand that it's something they could put in, but it's something they haven't put in. And I believe it's possibly because they don't want it's probably one of those things where basically it's hard to put it in a game and it puts people in a difficult situation because you got to think 30 million. If they had a problem with the franchise, just a straight up franchise that you're running, imagine if you had, a creative team with 800 layers on their uniforms and stadiums with fireworks and sound effects and stuff. It would be a great time. But the second it doesn't actually, work, everybody's going to take to Twitter and be like, hey, what the hell's going on? This previous thing happened with WWE 2K. I currently have WWE 2K23 on the way here. As soon as it gets here, we will be starting it up. I'm trying to become the champ, right? But one of the things that I noticed is, to call it fair, right? I think it was WWE 2K22 or 21, one of those. Whichever one had Roman Reigns and Becky Lynch on the cover. Oh my God. This thing was a hot mess. I'm talking about glitches and bugs and unplayable stuff. Now, to me, I hadn't bought a wrestling game in have to be almost 5 or 6 years, right? So when I got the game, I was disappointed. I felt like, dang, like I really wanted to play this game. Now, one thing I did notice from it, there were some good playable parts that I really liked, right? And I didn't experience as many glitches as some people did when it first came out, but it was still a little buggy, okay? Now, it didn't detour me from buying 21. What I did was I got 22 because I wanted to see, them improve the system. And it really did, okay? This last wrestling that I got, and it pertains to Madden because they're in the same spot, okay? When a company has a large problem, like a franchise problem or a server problem, they know that they're up against the gun. Like Madden knows, hey, we got to fix this before we release this game. If we release something that's a buggy mess, the NFL could tell us, hey, we want this license to be everywhere. Now you guys are back in competition with 2K. Now the whole drama starts all over again. Everybody's, which one you getting? Which one you think is better? Which one you think is better than the other? Which one has the better athletes? Which one has the better gameplay? Like, all of that's going to come back, if they don't do their job. And if I had to be honest, I think they are going to do their job. I think when companies get backed up, when their back's getting against a wall, that's when they make their best stuff. When you look close at, when you look close at WWE, their backs was against the wall. Like WWE was about to take the license from them after that, glitchy mess. And look what they put out. They put out a stronger version in 2022. From what I could tell, there was no bugs. Everybody was saying that it's the best wrestling game. Some people were saying it's the best wrestling game ever be created in 2022. And then 2023 came out, and 2023 put them in a situation where basically they're back on top. So they don't have to worry about the contract being moved from, I forget who's making the WWE games, but whoever's making the WWE games, they don't have to worry about the contract being moved from them. Now with Madden, okay, Madden is renting basically the license from the NFL. So if they were to flop, excuse me, if they were to drop like a buggy mess or something this year, the NFL would probably take the license back. Like if I had to guess, right? I believe the article. I believe the article when they say that. I believe the article when they say that this is Madden make it or break it year. I think that a lot of people have a lot of eyes on Madden. I think there was a lot of negativity that got posted to them. I thank the Lord, to be honest. I thank the Lord that my franchise was not impacted by this. I play offline, and if you want to know also why I play offline, the difference between offline and online is offline, from what I know, you can play even if the online servers aren't working. And also, don't quote me on that, I could be wrong, but the other thing is I know indefinitely on offline mode you can add money. So what that means is, let's say you're playing a franchise online and you got the salary cap off, but for some apparent reason you go over the money. You go over the money that you have that year. You can go into use your team and add $5 million every time you hit the button and keep your franchise afloat. Whereas if you're playing online and you got the salary cap on and you go over the amount, you can be fired, and that could be the end of your franchise. So I kind of like offline more than I like online. I used to play online, but I like offline a little bit better now. Just me and the computer year after year. What team are they going to bring forward to stop me? Can they stop me type thing? That's been super fun to me. So if I had to be honest, I think Madden is a great game. I think myself personally, watching Madden grow, because I remember when there was no contract negotiations the way it was. You just go into free agency, pick up players, and it just says this player wants 5 years, $114 million, and you just pay the $114 and they come on board. Now it's not like that. There's been a couple times on tape, and I'm gonna have it on tape this year, where I go to negotiate with a player and I get beat out. I was offering the most money. I was on top. I was ahead of everybody else, but the player decided to go in a different direction. And what happens is, the wild part about it is, let's say you have 5 superstars or 5 X Factors that you're offering deals to, and only 2 of them take the deal. other X Factors and superstars decide to move on. They're not going to wait for you. So you have to make very crucial decisions. If they're going to work on the finances a little bit more, I would appreciate that, because some of the numbers aren't correct. You know, like in a game, if you're going to ask me for $200 million, then it can't be everybody asking me for $200 million, because that's not realistic. You know, a NFL team, typically there's one or two guys that are like, well, I want $300 million, and other guys are like, I'll take 50 to 60. You know, I'll take reasonable contracts and things like that. So I myself personally believe that Madden is going to get their act together this year. I will be mad. Excuse me. Excuse me. I will. Let me get some water. 1 second. I will be buying Madden 24. I will be getting Madden 24 for the stream. You don't have to worry about me not getting it. This was just me informing you on some of the new information that's come out about Madden and some of the new information that's available. So when you guys get some time, be sure to check it out. This was an amazing stream. I had fun talking to you guys early in the morning before I make my way out to work. Now, here's the thing about it. Stay close to the, stay close to the Twitter and stay close to the tweets, because if I get the day off from work, then I'm going to start up an early stream. It's not going to be at 5. It's going to be earlier. And then also, as far as games go, I'm still trying to get WWE 2K23. If I get 23 today, then I'm going to stream 23. But at the same time, we still have NBA, Madden, Hogwarts Legacy. We still have a whole lot of games to kind of check out and stuff. So, and WWE would just be adding to that. So, today will be a little surprise. I don't know what I'm going to be playing. I might want to finish the playoffs to see the off-season work with NFL. I might want to play some basketball. I'm the type of streamer, just to kind of lay this out too, just in case you don't know, I'm the type of streamer where I stick to the games I like. Okay, I really like I shouldn't even say like, I love Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy is an amazing game. I also love Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is an amazing game. I haven't played enough of it. Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2 on Switch. I got to get back into that because I beat Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse on Xbox, but I haven't beaten it on Switch. There's what's the name of that game? I was playing on PlayStation. Spider-Man. I'm still in the middle of Spider-Man. Haven't beat that yet. There's so far we're up to about 4 or 5 games so far. So there's a variety of games that we can play and a plethora of games we can play. As far as the time goes, if I go to work today, then the stream will be around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time later today. If I don't go to work, then the stream will be earlier, and I'll put out a tweet, hey, going live, come on and check it out. But this was the morning stream. This was the morning wake up 51 Dynasties. Good morning, 51 Dynasties. Hopefully you're having a good day today. If you're not, hopefully it turns around for you. This was amazing. Had super fun. Had some super fun with you. Was able to talk a little bit of gaming news. Able to get a game going in the background. As it looks like, I just put the 76ers on versus the Heat because that's who they're playing in the playoffs, and it seems like it's going to be a pretty good game. So I want everybody to have a good rest of your day. Stay close to the Twitter. If I go live or if I'm going live early, I'll put out a notification. Please have a great rest of your day. Be safe out there. Stay blessed. Stay healthy. And I'll see you next time. And come back next time I am live. Peace.